What's going on, YouTube? So, hey, today is Monday, Marketing Monday in our series. How to grow your business, how to dominate your market. And just got off a couple day, I guess we'll call it a retreat with Chris Martinez, where we did crazy stuff like slept in the cold. We slept in the same tent. We didn't sleep in the same sleeping bag, but we slept in the same tent. Chris did some crazy stuff, man. 35-degree weather, 40-degree weather. He went down a slip and slide, got into the water, cold. The only thing I did that was a little crazy was arm wrestled and got beat in the second round by a dude who had twice the size arms that I had and intimidated everybody by drinking bourbon straight out of the bottle and telling everybody he played college football. So, yeah, his intimidation worked. I'm not one of those guys that falls into the macho stuff because I just carry a gun and whatever happens, right? So anyway, today's Monday and it's the end of April. So today's a great day to kind of look back and see, number one, what have I spent on marketing? What have those results been? And over the past week, I've been reflecting on our service business, pressure washing, exterior cleaning, that type of thing, and determining what it means to really dominate your market. And so we're putting some things in place this week and next week to really dominate Google, dominate AdWords, and begin to dominate Facebook in our market. Because you see, when people search for things like pressure washing, exterior cleaning, power washing, those types of things, those services that we do in our market, I don't want any other competitor coming up, not just coming up above me. I don't want any other options. And so I've been brainstorming on ways to dominate my market, dominate my competition, and in doing so, evaluating how much I'm spending on marketing, what those results are giving us, and how we can change those results in a positive way. So today on Marketing Monday, I want to talk about what does dominating your market mean, and what can you do to begin to dominate. Number one, what dominating means to me is totally owning and controlling your market. So if someone in Cincinnati searches for pressure washing, power washing, I want to come up not just number one. I want to come up number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to be the only option that they see. I don't want to give the customer other options. I don't want to give my competition the ability to sneak in and steal my customers, steal my money, right? So I'm looking at ways to do that. So the first thing that I'm doing is evaluating what I'm spending on marketing. So with AdWords, for the last 7 days, we have spent about $1,200 the last 7 days. My average position is 1. So I'm coming up number 1 on AdWords searches. We're in 100% of the searches that happen on Google. And I'm coming up number 1. So now I want to come up number 1. I want to come up number 2. I want to come up number 3. I want to come up. You see what I'm going at? So my goal this week is to take that $1,200 spend. I'm actually going to increase it. We're probably going to be at about $1,800 this week in spend. And out of that, we'll do probably $15,000, $20,000 in revenue. So we're going to be somewhere around the 8 to 10% marketing cost. Now, while I don't look to have a 10% marketing cost, or I don't look to have a 10-to-1 ROI, that's not my focus. That's not my goal. My goal is to make money. Okay, my goal is to make money. So I told Chris this the other day. If I got to spend $90 million to make $100 million, I'll do that. All right. And while those numbers are a lot bigger than what we're doing, you get the idea that if you have to spend money in order to make money, are you willing to do it? And that's the first thing you need to focus on. I posted in the Mafia earlier this morning. Take a look at your 3 sources of business, your 3 largest sources of business, 3 marketing sources of business, okay? Now look at the 3 things that you're spending the most money on. Do those align? If they don't align, then figure out how to get the money away from the ones that aren't giving you business to the ones that are giving you business and up those factors. So we spend money on Google, Facebook, email. Those are our primary sources of where we spend our money to get business. And in the order of how we spend money, Google's number 1, Facebook 2, email's 3. In fact, it's flipped. Google gives us the most business. That stays the same, but email gives us more business right now than Facebook. So what I'm trying to do is make Facebook be number 2, not by decreasing email, but by increasing Facebook to give us the ability to get more business out of that channel. So in looking and viewing your current marketing spend, where is your revenue coming from? Is it coming from one of those 3 areas where you spend the most money? Number 2, in any of those areas where your marketing dollars are being spent, where that revenue is coming, if let's say you do spend money on Google and Google is your number 1 source of revenue, are you able to increase those dollars to get cats fighting with water? I don't understand. Crazy. We have crazy animals in our house. Bitch is just smacking at water. Anyway, freak me out. Can you take the money that you're spending on one of those marketing sources that's actually giving you revenue, giving you good revenue, and increase it? Is there a way for you to increase it by 10%, by 20%, heck, by 50%? Is there a way to increase it? Because if you're getting revenue from those marketing sources and you can increase that dollar amount that you're spending, you're going to increase your revenue. And look, that's what we're all here to do. That we're here to make more money in a way that works for our business. So, my command to you this week, and it's a command because you need to do this, identify where you're spending your marketing dollars. Then identify where your revenue is coming. Do those 3 things align. Now, figure out a way to increase your marketing spend in those areas where you're currently getting revenue so that you, next Monday, can say, I'm on path to increase my revenue by 10%, by 20%. You begin to take the revenue that's yours and you begin to see that it's time for you to put your mind into play instead of just saying, I wonder how I'm going to make money this week. When you can begin to analyze those numbers, you'll begin to know where your money's coming from, how it's coming, and you control it. And when you control your